We met at the gym, and I noticed him because I pretty much knew everybody at that gym, and I saw an unfamiliar face. So I was like, okay, I need to figure out who this person is, like low-key curious and just trying to figure out like who he was. I was immediately attracted to him, and so I mean, we were just like working out kind of by each other, and he approached me because he told me that my push-ups, or not my push-ups, my pull-ups were impressive.
The form she had was perfect, and I was like, impressive form. That was pretty good.
I was like, I only did 5. You know, what are you talking about? You can do what, 30? And he was like,
Just 31. And then we just laughed for a little bit.
that was how that all started, our little love story.
Our first kiss was...
We were just sitting there talking, and he would just inch a little closer each time. Every 10 minutes or so, just get a little bit closer.
We got closer, you know, I kept creeping in, and then until we were close, I was pretty close to her, and then I just went in and kissed her. And then it was just, you know, butterflies, and it was just perfect.
So him meeting my family was fine. I mean, my dad especially really liked him right away.
Her dad offered me some cake, and she served it to me on a plate. And when I was done with the plate, I took it to the kitchen. There were other plates around there, so I just cleaned those also. And then her dad came in, I guess, after we were gone, and was impressed that, you know, who cleaned the plates. And then since then, we've been kind of, I'd say, pretty good friends.
The proposal, where do I start with that? He had a few ideas. He knows that I really want to go on a hot air balloon, so he had originally wanted to propose to me on a hot air balloon.
So I was gonna take her up on Sunset, have some wine, some champagne, and then, so I said, well, hot air balloon is perfect. And she always liked to be in a hot air balloon.
The Wichita one was already closed, and so when he called Texas to like talk about their hot air balloon experience or whatever, they were like, yes, it's $1,200 for a Sunset ride.
That fell through.
And he was like, no, thank you. So he actually took me out to dinner. I was with friends, and he was like, hey, let's go eat. So I met him at Longhorn.
And then I kept the ring in the car. We drove in. Then I told her, hey, I left my wallet in the car, so I need to go get it.
He always loses his wallet, so I never thought anything of it when he was like, you know, I need to get my wallet, like it's in the car, and I was like, it's fine, like I'll pay, like you don't need to walk out to your car just to get your wallet. He went out, got the ring, got the rose, he came back in. I'm like on my phone, like not even paying attention to him. I know it's awful, but he came back in and he handed me the rose. Again, I didn't think anything of it because he's always getting me flowers. So I'm just like, oh, what's this for? And then he just gets down on his knee, like right at the restaurant, and
then she was just speechless. And then I, you know, opened the ring, the box, and she was just, couldn't even say a word.
The moment I realized I loved him was he had to leave for a month. We never really talked about if we were gonna date or not. It was just getting to know each other phase. And so I was like, he's leaving. I don't even know if we're gonna talk after this. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I made a point to keep in touch every night. So we talked every day for the entire month. And then of course, you know, some crying was involved, and I miss you, or come back, when are you coming back? And then when I got back, you know, I said, well, this whole month proved that she stayed there. She showed an interest. So I asked her out when I got back, and she said, yeah.
I was like, okay, he's, I don't know how many miles away, thousands of miles away, and we're still talking to each other as much as we can. So that has to mean something. He's the most unselfish person I've ever met. He will drop and do anything for anyone, no matter how close or far away, or, I mean, money, just he'll help any homeless person that's out and about. I mean, he'll do anything for my family, his friends, like, unselfish completely.
I mean, I love how she cares for almost everyone. She's very smart. She's passionate about her job, her makeup, what she does. She's perfect. She's very family-oriented. She loves her family. You know, I've always raised that if a woman loves their family, they will love you as much. You know, they will love their own family. So it's just, I was dead on. I was like, this is good.
I mean, he's my everything. He's my security. He's my best friend. He's someone that I go to for advice, just everything. He encompasses everything that I need.